Hola Leo, Sun, Pisces, Moons. Welcome to your 2022 Sun Moon reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. When you review it is when you view it is when you were meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year. Also make sure to check out your 2021 Sun Moon readings that are in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. The first portion of this reading will go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination, lay out the main cards, and take a quick look at your 2022. The second portion will be the Vimeo link below where I will have a deeper interpretation of those cards with clarifiers, and I'll also pull a card of advice for 2022. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So Leo, Sun, Pisces, Moons, weaving the most idealistic dreams. You live in a world of lofty visions. You can't help it. You're a highly creative being who can't be bothered with the practical or the mundane. Routines and restrictions are no fun when you would rather be writing your next love story, painting your next masterpiece, or designing your own path in life. You are sensitive, slightly naive, and uninhibited. Keeping things positive and kind, you detest any cruelty or pain to your fellow human beings. In fact, too much exposure to these things can cause deep sadness and depression. You can get grumpy if you do not have an outlet for your creative expression, because when you are in the world of the aesthetic, you are at your happiest and you shine. And in shining, you get all the admiration and praise that you deeply desire. Lucky for you, your Leo Sun doesn't let your Pisces Moon get too insecure. You know who you are and have no problem letting people know that. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Leo Sun, Pisces, Moons for the year 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages would be greatly appreciated and we thank you. What do you see for January, February, March? January, February, March for Leo, Sun, Pisces, Moons. You have the Sun card in the upright. Make sure you did not skip over that intro that I just went over. It'll show you how to use these readings, and it also has your Sun Moon combination in there. Some people skip over it. For April, May, June, you have the Death card in the upright. Make sure to check out my 2021 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. Boom. Two of Swords is in the reverse for July, August, September. And then check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. We end on the Queen of Cups in reverse for October, November, December. Okay, so looks like you're starting off the year with your card. Let me make sure I get these in camera. The Sun card in the upright, which is a card of Leo. Really good. Feeling really good. I mean, the Sun card, it doesn't get better than that card out of the 78, in my opinion. In my readings, it talks about absolute fulfillment, joy, happiness, warmth, great health, not having anything to hide, moving forward in that way, optimistic, positive, confident, all of that good stuff. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't get better than that. So it looks like January, February, March is really going to be a peak month for you. Now, April, May, June is what might be leading to, once you've experienced this happiness in January, February, March, in April, May, June, you are realizing that there's stuff that you can just kind of cut out of your life entirely and move on from. The Death card in the upright, which is a card of Scorpio, if I didn't mention that, is a card of transformation. It's kind of saying, hey, I want to be a whole new person. I want to do things differently. And there's some stuff I really need to get rid of in my life. And the Death card in the upright, there is finality that kind of goes along with it. It means once you step away, once you move on from it, there's no going back to it. Okay. It's burned down to the ground. You're done with it. The Death card is literally the Death card, having something die and then slipping into your new skin. So I really think the first half of the year from January to June is looking really, really good for you guys. Okay. July, August, September is getting a little weird because there's some sort of situation you're in and you really don't know how to decide upon it. The reason why you don't know how to decide is because it's going to be crappy either way that you kind of choose. And obviously when we have options available to us and they all suck, we're not likely, to be really quick in choosing them. So, whichever direction you go, probably there's going to be some negativity associated with, some downsides associated with it, a lot of cons, not a lot of pros, which brings me to my second point, which is when you're encountering this in the period of July, August, September, take out your paper, write down the pros, write down the cons, make your list, and then figure out which has the most pros, and then just go with that one and be done with it. Okay. Also, it's going to be a decision. I always get this in my readings that it's something that has to be determined. Okay. So it's not something you can kind of put off, you can kind of think on, do at your leisure. It's something that has a deadline, an ultimatum associated with it. And so you might feel a little rushed or what have you, but it's very necessary that you decide upon this in a timely manner. And then we have the October, November, December, Queen of Cups in reverse. I can't totally tell. This can go one of two ways. I won't know until I pull the clarifiers, the Vimeo portion. But I feel as a result of whatever decision you made here, you are having really strong emotions, negative emotions in October, November, December. So I feel as though, you're having uncertain emotions about what you decided, very strong emotions. It might be a little bit moody, might be a little bit grouchy in regards to that. Now, that's one way it can go. The other way it can go is if your decision affected somebody, this person's going to be not very happy. And they're going to be very demonstrative in an emotional standpoint. So they're not going to be able to keep their emotions, their negative emotions under control. And chances are they're probably going to take them out on you. So they could be blaming you, they could be clinging on to you, they could be draining you. Some of the other things about the Queen of Cups that she typically does is she can be really manipulative from a negative standpoint, emotionally manipulative, so to speak. She can be vindictive also. So the advice that I usually give people with the Queen of Cups in reverse, actually most of the cups when they're in reverse, is really not to react, be non-reactive to it. Don't placate them, don't give them an inch, because they'll take a mile. If you do reward the behavior, they'll just continue to do this behavior thinking that it worked, and then it'll escalate. So it's best if you just kind of keep a very neutral position. Okay. That's if it's another person. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below where I'll be pulling these cards on those cards for a deeper interpretation. Plus, I will be pulling a card of advice for a 2022. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, like, share, subscribe, donate, and then also check out your 2021 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. Otherwise, best of luck to you in 2022. Leo, Sun, Pisces, Moons. I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.